A very good morning, ladies and gentlemen. It is with great pleasure and immense pride that I warmly welcome you to the inaugural ceremony of the Research Week 2025 in collaboration with SLAAS, and also the inaugural session of the 8th International Conference on Business Research. So we are truly privileged to have with us today our honored chief guest, Dr. W.K.H. Bagapitiya with us today. And we also warmly welcome all the eminent academics, respected industry professionals, sponsors, researchers, staff members, and our dear students from the University of Moratuwa. Ladies and gentlemen, Research Week 2025 is proudly led by the Faculty of Graduate Studies of University of Moratuwa in collaboration with other 5 faculties: Faculty of Architecture, Faculty of Business, Faculty of Engineering, Faculty of Information and Technology, and Faculty of Medicine. This year's Research Week is held under the theme, Connecting Academics, Practitioners, and Society from Research Labs to Village Roots. Ladies and gentlemen, this year's research theme is more timely than ever. With the devastating reasons that occurred within the last couple of days, we understood how connected our lives to nature, to science, to planning, and to decision making. And it also reminded us researchers what sort of a role that we have in order to play and contribute to our society. And for that to be happen, we as researchers, academics, practitioners, and as a society should come together to take our practices, to take our findings to the society without confining them to research labs or to journal papers where it truly matters. And Research Week 2025 theme resonates this timely moment really well. With these thoughts in mind, we also hold in quiet remembrance of those who were lost during the recent natural disaster, and we extend our sincere thoughts and solidarity to every family and community affected. Ladies and gentlemen, with that, as we begin Research Week 2025 in collaboration with SLAAS, with respect to our nation, as well as with the hope for a brighter, safer, and stronger future, may I kindly invite everyone to rise for our national anthem. Thank you very much. To officially commence today's proceedings, in keeping with our cherished traditions, I kindly invite the following dignitaries to proceed with the lighting of the traditional oil lamp. First, we invite the chief guest of the day, Dr. W.K.H. Bagapitiya, Chairman, Labs Group. We also invite Professor D.P. Chandrasekhara, Deputy Vice Chancellor, University of Moratuwa, Mr. D.L.D. Jayantha, Registrar, University of Moratuwa, Senior Professor Ruwan Gopura, Dean, Faculty of Graduate Studies, Professor Mrs. Yasangika Sandanayaka, Dean, Faculty of Architecture, Mr. B.H. Sudanta, Dean, Faculty of IT, Professor Senaka Pilapitiya, Dean, Faculty of Medicine, Professor Jagat Manatunga, Dean, Faculty of Engineering, Professor Dinesh Samarasinghe, Dean, Faculty of Business, Mrs. R.C. Kodikara, Librarian, University of Moratuwa, Mr. K.A.D. Pushpakirti, Bursar, University of Moratuwa, Professor Gayatri Ranatunga, Chairperson, Research Week 2025, Professor Buddhika Jayasekara, Director, Research, University of Moratuwa, Senior Professor Sarath Dasanayaka, Senior Professor Vatsala Vikramasinghe, Mr. Sujeeva Vidana Patirana, Chief Financial Officer, Labs Group, Mr. Ananda Kaldera, Executive Director, Global Rubber Industries Private Limited, Mr. Sivasubramaniam Vitushan, representing Chartered Institute of Management Accountant, SEMA, Mr. Lahiru Vijayaratna, Chief Executive Officer at Modern Pack Lanka Private Limited, Dr. Prasanna Ilankon, Conference Chair of the ICBR 2025, Director of the Business Research Unit, as well as one author representing ICBR 2025. And may I kindly invite everyone to stand with us as we proceed with the lighting of the oil lamp. Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, following this, in remembrance of every family member, every friend, every neighbor, and every fellow Sri Lankan we lost during this disaster, may I kindly invite everyone to observe 1 minute of silence. Thank you very much. Before we move on with today's lineup, let me remind the financial pillars of the Research Week 2025. We thank all the sponsors for their financial assistance, which emphasize the importance of researching. Specifically, we thank Incube Global Private Limited, our gold sponsor, Pyramid Wilmar Private Limited, Michelin Lanka Private Limited, Tokyo Cement Group, our silver sponsors, Commercial Bank of Ceylon PLC, Elephant House, Windforce PLC, Logimec International, Pick Me, our bronze sponsors. We also acknowledge our food and beverage sponsors as well as other sponsors of the Research Week 2025. We Research Week 2025 Organizing Committee truly appreciate their generous support. Now let's take a quick look at the message of our gold sponsor, Incube Global Private Limited. Ladies and gentlemen, now I graciously invite the Dean, Faculty of Graduate Studies, Senior Professor Ruan Gopura, to welcome and address the gathering. Over to you, sir.
Very good morning, everyone. So welcome to the Research Week 2025, which is organized by the Faculty of Graduate Studies, Office of Research, in collaboration with all other faculties of the University of Moratuwa. So this time we are collaborating with SLAAS, Sri Lanka Association for Advancement of Sciences. And originally we planned the Research Week on starting on 2nd of December, but due to the disaster situation of the country, we had to postpone the Research Week. So in the original plan, we had different inauguration sessions, but because of the changing of the plan, now we are collaborating with the Faculty of Business, International Conference of Business Research, to have our collaboration within that. For in this respect, I would like to thank the organizing committee of ICBR for including us for the conference schedule. And Research Week, actually we initiated in 5 years back. This is the 5th version of the Research Week. And this year we have a lot of activities in line for the 5 days. And before we will move on to schedule of the Research Week, I would like to formally welcome the following dignitaries. Chief guest for the day, especially for the ICBR, Dr. W.K.H. Vegapitia, Chairman, LAF Group. And also, I would like to welcome the Deputy Vice Chancellor of the University of Moratuwa, Professor D.P. Chandrasekhara. And we have the Dean of Faculty of Business, Professor Dinesh Samarsinghe. I would like to welcome you as well. And also we have the librarian of the University of Moratuwa, Mrs. R.C. Kodikara. We are happy to welcome you as well, madam. And we have some other deans as well. And also we have the senior professors of the University of Moratuwa. And also I would like to welcome Mr. Ananda Caldera, one of the sponsors of ICBR, International Conference on Business Research. And then Mr. Subramaniam Vithushan, again another sponsor. And Mr. Lahiru Vijayaratna, Modern Packing, sponsoring the ICBR conference. And also I would like to welcome the Chief Finance Officer of LAF Holdings, Mr. Sujeeva Vidhanapathirana. And also, especially, I would like to welcome all the staff members as well as the fellow researchers who are the very important persons of the, this conference and the Research Week. And then I would like to briefly introduce the Research Week activities. So we have the Research Week from 8 December to 15 during 6 working days. And then SLAAS annual session are happening in parallel. Some activities are happening in the University of Moratuwa and some in BMICH. So this is the Research Week at a glance. You can see 6 days, we have different line of activities which are related to our research. So in the research week, we have 3 international conferences scheduled. Today, we have the 8th version of International Conference on Business Research. And then 9th and 10th, we have FARU, Faculty of Architecture Research Conference, which is also an international conference. And then IT Faculty International Conference on 10th and 11th, International Conference on Information Technology Research. So then other 2 faculties, engineering faculty and medical faculty, their annual symposiums are scheduled inside the research week. So they also have their international conference, which are scheduled June and some other days of the year. So we have engineering research unit symposium, as well as the medical faculty annual sessions as research symposia. So these are the activities. We have day 1, we have today the International Conference on Business Research, and in parallel in Colombo, SLAAS, they have theme seminar. And day 2, we have data visualization camp conducted by Dr. Sandun Dasanayaka. And FARO starting date is tomorrow, day 2 of the research week. And then we have SLAAS activities on day 2 as well. Day 3, we have different again activities. FARO conference is continuing, and Center for Open and Distance Learning of the University of Moratuwa, they have their success stories. And IT faculty conference will start in day 3, that is December 10th. And then we have different sessions for our fellow researchers. So fundamental of intellectual property law, we will have a session. Day 4, again, we have line up different activities. SLAAS annual session is carrying out. So they have their interdisciplinary and transdisciplinary conference. And at the University of Moratuwa, we have staff research as well as undergraduate and postgraduate research showcase. And we have engineering research unit conference on 11th, and a panel discussion, including a panel from different institutions of the country, including NSF and some other institutions. And day 5, that is December 12th, is the very important day for postgraduate students. We named this day as the postgraduate day. Actually, as per the initial plan, we had to start this as the first event, but because of this different situation in the country, we had to postpone that activity. Day 5, we have the keynote speech. Professor Janaka De Silva, who is an eminent personality, especially in medical education. So he will deliver the keynote speech. And day 5, we have some other activities for the research student, research methodology sessions, research launch, and 3-minute competition, as well as fireside chat related to postgraduate and research work. And next week, that is day 6, December 15th, we have the medical faculty annual session, as well as human library, which is one of the newest concept which we introduced from last year for the research week. So those are the events line up with the research week activities. So once again, I would like to thank ICBR for giving us opportunity to present our activities. And also, I would like to welcome all the dignitaries and staff members and fellow researchers participating today's activity. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, Professor. Ladies and gentlemen, as I mentioned earlier, Research Week 2025 is a collaboration between University of Moratuwa and Sri Lanka Associate for Advancement Sciences, SLAAS. So now let's take a quick look at the message from our very own president of SLAAS, Professor Udeni Navagamua.
Good morning. I am delighted to join you, even through this brief video message as you commence the research week of the University of Moratuwa. Although I am unable to be present in person due to my duties at the SLAAS theme seminar today, it is truly an honor to extend my greetings in my capacity as the General President of Sri Lanka Association for the Advancement of Science. This year is especially meaningful for us as SLAAS is collaborating with the University of Moratuwa by aligning our annual sessions with our research week. I wish to express my sincere appreciation to the university, its leadership, academics, and organizers for warmly accepting SLAAS as a partner. The collaboration is more than a shared event. It represents a shared vision to uplift the research culture of our country, to create stronger connections between institutions, and to encourage our scientists, engineers, and students to work together in addressing national challenges. The University of Moratuwa, with its strong research ecosystem and SLAAS as the premier scientific body of Sri Lanka, form a powerful partnership in advancing science and technology. I am confident that this research week will stimulate ideas, spark meaningful collaborations, and inspire our next generation of researchers. SLAAS is proud to stand beside the university in this effort. I wish all of you an enriching and successful week of research activities, discussions, and innovation.
Thank you very much, sir. Ladies and gentlemen, with that, we are moving on from the inaugural session of the Research Week 2025 to the academic sessions that we have planned for you today. As Professor Gruan Gupra mentioned, not only today, but for the whole week, you will be able to engage, learn, and enjoy all the academic sessions that we have prepared for you. As for today, the next important, significant segment would be the 8th International Conference on Business Research, ICBR 2025.